Hello creative soulmates, welcome to another video tutorial. If you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, like, share and drop your comments in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to share to your friends, to your family and to your fellow creative soulmates. Alright, without wasting much of our time, in today's video I will be taking you through on how to make a 6 pieces beret. Like I said in my last video, if you followed me, I said in my last video we did a 4 pieces beret and I told you guys that I'll be making a 6 pieces beret tutorial for you guys. So that is what I am here to do. I'll be using this pattern. If you've been following me on my channel, you will know how I get this head circumference. You will know how I got it, and also our beret circumference. But if you don't know how I got this, please kindly scroll to my other beret tutorial to find out. So in this tutorial we are here to make a 6 pieces beret. So in order for this video not to be very long, I won't be going through the process. I won't be going through the normal process. Instead, I would suggest you guys go through my other beret tutorial to get the full gist on how to make a beret from scratch. So sorry about that. So for today's video, our 6 pieces beret, before I start, you fold your pattern or your fabric into 4 as if you are cutting a flame. You fold it into 4 like this. You fold it into 4 like this, and make sure when folding it you try and balance everything so you won't have one part longer or shorter than the other. So you fold your fabric or your pattern into 4 like this to get your midpoint. You see, can you see what I'm doing? To get your midpoint, this is the midpoint we are looking for. So you fold it like this, then you open it up. Can you see we've gotten our midpoint here like this? So you measure from here. You measure from here to this place. Here we have 19. Can you see? We have 19. You measure from one half to the other. You get your measurement. So here we have 19. So we are going to divide our 19 by 3. This 19 is half of the full head circumference. 19 is half of the full head circumference. So if we times that 19 times 2, we'll get what is here, the full circumference that we have here. But that 19 is half of this circumference. I hope you get it. So you divide your 19 by 3. We divide by 3. When you divide by 3, you get what you use for each of the pieces. So dividing our 19 by 3, what we got is, dividing our 19 by 3, what we have is 6.38. 6.38. This is what we call 6.38. This is it here. Can you see it? This is our 6 inches. This is our 6 inches. This 3 1/4. Then 3/8. Can you see it? So these are 6/3/8. It's not up to 6 1/2. It's 6/3/8. This is what we'll be using. So each of the pieces will be 6 inches 3/8. 6 inches 3/8. I hope you understand that English or the grammar. So we'll be marking. Before that, let me make these lines visible so that you'll be able to see it clearly. Let me make them visible. Let me make the lines visible so you see very clear. So can you see the lines now? The lines are clearer than before. It's okay like this. Then from each, now take note that this part is half of a full circle and this other part is another half of a circle. So it is one part that gave us 19, not the full circle. one part gave us 19, so the full circle is going to give us 19 times 2. So the 19 which we got from measuring one part of the circle is what we divided by 3 to give us 638. So that's 638 from this point. I hope you can see from this point here. Can you see it? From this point you measure your 638. From this point you measure it like this. Can you see? This is our 638. You measure it. So you measure from one circle, from one point to the other, from one point to measure your 638. This is our first 638 here. I hope you can see. This is the first one. Then you take your ruler, you measure it, you bring out the line like this from the midpoint. Can you see? This is our first pieces. Then from this point you measure again your 638. This is another 638 here. You take your ruler, then you measure, you connect the line to the midpoint. This is another pieces. I hope you are getting what I'm doing. Then you don't even need to measure the third pieces, it will come out by itself. So this is the last 638 here. Can you see? So these are our first pieces. These are our second pieces, and this is the third piece. So I hope you understand so far. The first step is fold your fabric or your pattern into two like this. To get the midpoint, fold it again as if you are cutting a flay, a circle flay. When you fold it, you get your midpoint. Use your hand to straighten the edges. Use your hand to straighten the edges. Then you open it up to get your midpoint. This is our midpoint here. And from that midpoint, we create a line like this straight to this place. Can you see? That was the first step. Then the next step is we took our measurement from here round to this place. That is, we took half of the circle measurement. This is a full circle. From here to here like this is half of the circle. So we took from here to this place, and the measurement we got was 19. So we divided that 19 into 3. The 3 is here, here, and here. I hope you understand. So, and the answer we got was 638. I showed you 638. This is 638. 638. This is 6 1/4, and this is 638. It's not up to 6 1/2. So this is 638. So each of the pieces is 638 inches. 638 inches. Okay. So you are going to use the same pattern to measure this side, but I don't need to measure that because I only need one of these to cut on my fabric. So I don't need to measure all around the circle. I only need one of it to cut on my fabric. So I'm going to pick one part and I will add my seam allowance round it. So the part I'm going to pick this part like this first piece. I'm going to pick this first piece, and by the side I will add my 1/2 inch for my sewing allowance. I will add 1/2 inch. I hope you understand. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, because that is what I need to keep making videos for you guys. So please give it a big thumbs up, and also drop your comments. Subscribe to my channel so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. So add your 1/2 inch round it. Then you use your ruler to connect the lines. use your ruler to connect the lines. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I just hope you guys can see it clearly. You can see I've had my half inches, so I'm going to add half inch at the top here. I'm going to add half inch at the top like this. So to connect this place. So can you see, guys? So we've gotten one piece. Can you see? Yeah, we've gotten one piece like this. So this is what we are going to cut out to get our 6 pieces. I'll cut it out and I'll show you what I have. So this is what I have. This is what I have after cutting it out. This is what I have. So from here to here, it's our 638 plus our half inch. So I'm going to use this to cut on my fabric. So dear creative soulmates, these are all the pattern. I've cut out the 6 pieces. Can you see? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I use this to cut out these 6 pieces that will be easy for our beret. And to get the full details, just scroll to one of my beret tutorial on my channel. Then you get the full gist on how to make a beret from scratch. So to join this, you pick 2, then you join by the side like this. You join by the side with your half inch, the half inch you added earlier. You join it by the side, then you open it up and you top stitch. So that is how we are going to join everything. So I will join this, then I will show you what we have. I will take it to my machine now and I will join. Then I will bring it back and show you what we have. So dear creative soulmates, I've stitched this together. Can you see? I've stitched it together. So I'm going to take it to my machine now and I will top stitch. When I top stitch, I will come back and show you. So creative soulmates, can you see? I've top stitched it. Can you see how neat it looks? It's looking very nice. So I'm going to take another piece and I will sew it like this. I'll take it to my machine and I will stitch half inch and I'll also top stitch it. Then I'll bring it back and show you. So dear creative soulmates, you can see I've joined the first half of the circle. You see, I've joined the first half of the circle. Can you see? Can you see it? I've joined the first half of the circle. Can you see? So I will press it now, then I will show you how beautiful it looks. So creative soulmate, I've pressed it. Can you see how it looks? It's laying properly and it's looking nice. Can you see? This is the back side. Can you see? So I'll go ahead now and join the other half, then I'll bring it and show you. So creative soulmates, I've gotten my 2 half. Can you see? This is 1 half, this is 1 half. So I'm going to join it together like this to form our circle. But before I join it, I'm going to sew this. That is that piece that is usually on top of our beret. So I'm going to sew this piece like this. Then I'll turn it inside out, get the midpoint, and I'll place it at the middle of this half of the circle. Then I will put the other one on top like this, then I will sew it straight. I hope you understand. Let me sew this, then I will show you what I mean. So creative soulmate, this is it. I've sewn it. Then I'm going to place it at the middle like this. I've notched the center, then I'll place it at the middle like this. Then I'll put this on top of it like this. Then because let me turn it the other way so you can see. Can you see? I place this at the center. I place it at the center. Then this on top. Then I'll sew it straight. Then I'll bring it and show you. So dear creative soulmate, can you see? I've finished joining everything. The full circle is ready. So I'm going to take it to my machine now. Then I'll stitch it round. Then I'll take the other piece. I'll stitch it round. I'll stitch it round. Then I will come back and show you. So creative soulmates, can you see I've sewn the two? So I'm going to tuck it in, right side facing right side. I'm going to tuck it in like this. I'll bring this side out. I'll bring it inside out. Can you see? Can you see what we have? Can you see? This also. I'm going to tuck this in. So it will be right side facing right side. This is the right side inside. So I'm facing this right side inside. Okay. I'll take it to my machine and I'll sew it round. I'll leave 2 inches where I will turn it inside out. So I'll take it to my machine and I'll sew this edge round. Then I'll leave 2 inches to turn it inside out. Then I'll come back and show. This is the opening and I've turned it inside out. And you see, so I'm tucking it in now. Like, can you see? I'm tucking it in. Can you see? Yeah, can you see how perfect it looks on the outside? Oh babe, I'm falling in love with this already. I'm falling in love with it already, I know. So I'll go ahead now and stitch this place. Then I'll come back and show you the final look. So guys, this is the finished look of everything. Can you see? Can you see how beautiful it looks? Can you see the inside? Can you see? It's looking neat and okay. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you find the video helpful, give it a big thumbs up. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.